Put a 1 in the chat if you think first dates should be 50-50. I'm sick of seeing men simp and pay for dates on the potential of a woman liking you or maybe liking you. Let them know your worth. Make them pay their way. Stop giving up all your hard-earned money for women that might not even be a good fit for you. You should be vetting them as much as they're vetting you. I got a banger from Alpha Central. Let's get straight into it.
I just pulled over because I'm not about to keep driving if I don't know I'm about to meet up with you, you know? And it's raining, so I'm gonna wait. I shouldn't even be waiting. I should
it's raining, but the umbrellas will keep the water out of your eye sockets. Shots fired! You'll be okay, baby girl.
Go home right now, but I'm gonna wait until 6 o'clock. And if I don't hear from this man, I'm having a night in. I would usually turn this into like a solo date. All right, guys. So he's talking about he forgot about this thing he had to go to, so he's asking me if I can meet at 8. Not really. I feel like I feel like that's kind of disrespectful. So I did not end up going home. I romanticized.
I feel like it's disrespectful, but I'm still going to show up for this date because either she wants a foodie call or this guy is way out of her league.
His life, and I feel like one thing always leads to another, so I made reservations for one at a cute sushi place. So I'm about to head there now. Yeah, a date with the bad bitch.
You're a liar! If a slight inconvenience...
Bro, this is crazy. He actually communicated to you that like, hey, I'm going to be a little bit late. Do you mind if we reschedule? Or we can just do it a little bit later, and she thinks she's too good. That's the problem, is a lot of these modern women suffer from too good syndrome. They think they are too good for the regular everyday guy. Baby girl, you're regular every day. If you're alone and you want a man, look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm the problem. All of your problems right now can be solved by looking in the mirror. You're the problem. You got issues in your life, you're the problem. They're your issues. If they're not your issues, whose issues are they? They're yours, dude.
Stupid.
Stop being so dumb.
Of overtime.
If a man is raised by 2 women, do you automatically think all men raised by 2 women are not masculine?
Most importantly, what you ladies got to understand is kids copy everything that they see. You know what I'm saying? That includes mannerisms, what you're scared of, what you're not scared of, how you talk. Look at the way all you ladies are sitting right now. There's nothing wrong with the way you're sitting. But because you have a son and he watches everything you do, what if he sits like that? Look how your ladies sing. Look how me and Cooley and Rico are sitting. When he's chilling amongst a bunch of boys and they're sitting like this, and he's up there like this.
That's crazy.
If you guys are scared of a mouse and go, oh my God, it's a mouse, your son's gonna see that. He's gonna react the same way when he sees a mouse. Compared to if me, Rico, or Cooley see a mouse, oh, that mouse can kick that. If our son sees that, how we act towards a mouse, he's gonna act the same way because kids copy exactly what they see.
He's spitting, bro.
Without a father.
Yeah, kids model behavior. I feel like that's something that a lot of single moms don't realize, is they model behavior, and then they wonder why they raise these men to not be, or they raise these boys and they can't even get them to be men's, because the thing is, women don't understand what it takes to be a man. They can say all day what they want, but in my beliefs, in chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree, I don't think a woman can raise a boy to be a man. I think only a man can raise a boy to be a man. Just like a woman, or a man can't raise a girl to be a woman needs to raise a girl to be a woman. Like, it's the women's job to raise the girls to be women, and it's the men's job to raise the boys to be men. I just think that's how it is. If you go to look at any tribe, like any tribe that's like in a third world country, that's what they do. You want to be a man, you hang out with the men. You want to be a woman, you hang out with the women. You learn what the women do, you learn what the men do by hanging out with those groups, with the men and the women. We split it up that way. Only in America will boys go hang out with their moms and go do all these things. And like, I even knew it growing up as a kid with a single mom. I was not overly emotional, but I was hyper aware of other people's feelings at a very early age, because I had to be, because I was with my mom all the time, and women typically are. Like, they react very emotionally to things that happen to them. So growing up, when I was around my guy friends, I could honestly, it was almost like a cheat code. Like, I could figure out how to make friends really quickly because I could figure out what they didn't like, or I could figure out how they reacted to something, and I could feed into that behavior, almost being manipulative, because it really was. I was looking at that and going, here's what they probably want to hear, and I would feed into that behavior. It really helped, though, when it came to pulling women, though. Because you learn how to manipulate a chick, bro. Oh, my God. It makes it so much easier for you. And for me, I was a teenage boy manipulating my mom. It was so much easier to manipulate women my own age. You know what I mean? Like, if you can manipulate a grown woman, you can manipulate a girl your own age. So, yeah, it's sad, but it's true.
Take this hat off.
She's basically a
Oh my God. She got none of her own hair, bro. Oh. See, Cass does not wear wigs. Cass, she'll do her hair in braids, though, which I like.
All right, y'all. Yeah, I'm not messing with the...
They just walked up on him and just popped all their balloons. That's good. What is this girl wearing? A paper mache outfit? Shots fired! The dress doesn't even look finished.
With the hair.
Yeah, bro, I'm just not braids.
I ain't gonna lie, it's the shoes, man. You got the little Harriet Tubman 3s on.
I feel like she cut up the dress by herself.
Yeah, facts.
I feel like the dress could have gave a little bit more. This is my opinion.
Yeah. Did I miss anybody? Oh, yeah. Shorty tough.
How do you feel about it?
Yeah, how do y'all feel about that?
We don't give a fuck.
Y'all don't give a fuck?
No.
I just got eliminated.
Type shit in. Who are you?
It wasn't given, you know? Oh, y'all got eliminated. Y'all got to go.
No.
He said y'all got eliminated. Y'all got to go. Walked up on them and said, y'all got to go.
You have to pay for it.
I don't think that's how this goes.
This is what happens when guys...
Bro, this is so funny. The IRL balloon pop just walking up on these women, popping their balloon. Yeah, she got those Harriet Tubman 3s on. It's crazy work. Tell us about your worst relationship experience.
Worst relationship experience.
I talked to 3 dudes on this campus and they all ghosted me. First person, he told me he was going to UL campus and he was with his friend, but he was with his girlfriend.
Love stories these days have...
Yikes, bro. Dude, in college, it's brutal. It's a brutal reality. What I did in college, though, is I kept my roster open. Boy, I was always a free agent, son. You keep that roster open. You got to talk to a couple of them. You can't just talk to 1 or 2. You always keep it 4, 5, and 6. You keep those numbers up. You got to buff your numbers up, because if one's not being real active, then you got to have another. And then Snapchat came out, and that made it real hard because the messages disappear, and then you're mixing up conversations. And I always would use like one name in there, and or give them a nickname. That was the best way. You want to get a girl to really like you off rip, give her a nickname immediately when you meet her. Give her a nickname. You're talking to her, she does something, reminds you of something, give her a nickname. Women love that stuff. That's something I always used to do. I would give Cass, Cass right now, her nickname, this nickname sounds awful, but it's Puffin. My little Puffin. That's just what I call her, and that's her nickname. But we've gone through multiple stages of nicknames, but now it's Puffin. So if I really want to get her attention, it's and it is what it is. We've been married for over a year. We've been together for like 8 years, so the nicknames they're gonna be like that. It sounds so weird telling you guys that, but hey, we're close, right? You guys aren't gonna judge me, right? You guys aren't gonna judge me, are you? You're judging me. Let's get back to it.
Want a guy to be traditional. You're not traditional. You want your cake and to eat it too.
Because I'm naturally... There's a way to make money off of that now.
Naturally sensual, and there's a way to make money. I think I know what that's called.
She's a runner, she's a track star. Gotcha, bitch.
The reason why I think OF exists is because there's not direct monetary value on what women bring. Like, if you were to calculate what a housewife does, it comes out to like $160,000 a year. But it doesn't
You're a liar!
Matter, because they should do it out of love, and they should do it out of care.
They're like sacrificing.
They're sacrificing.
The man's sacrificing too.
He's providing, and he's receiving the woman within that time.
Yeah, and she's receiving him.
What do you mean receiving him?
Is that all that happens in a relationship? Is just...
Well, that's what you just said.
I mean, I think there's more to it than just money and...
Yeah, well, it's a lot of these OF thoughts with 3 brain cells fighting for 4th place. They view these relationships as very transactional. Oh, I do this, I get this. The best relationships are selfless. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. And I think this is with friendships, romantic relationships, business partnerships, everything like that. Like, if you're only looking to get something out of someone, it's just a very shallow mindset to have. It's very transactional. If you look to say, hey, I'm going to give as much as I can, and it's the 80-20 rule. David Meltzer talks about this. I think he even talks about the 100-20 rule. He's like, I give people 100% of me, and I only expect 20% back. But if you're going to give 100% and you expect them to give you 100%, you're probably going to be let down every single time. Every single time.
Chores.
No, of course. Like, their women's are nourishing, but they don't put value on that. Like, women are loving, but you can't put value on that. Women are sensual, but you don't put value on that.
Here.
Which is why there is the patriarchy. Like,
oh my
men.
God.
How does this even correlate to the patriarchy? Good Lord. These women just walk around in their heads with feminist talking points. It's like, he's a narcissist, the patriarchy. So stupid, bro.
stupid, more money, and they are directly given.
Patriarchy. Isn't the patriarchy the one that set up the OF system that allows you to monetize on your body? Come on, bro.
Money for the value that they bring.
The patriarchy?
Well, and these women are so far gone. It's like, you know, trying to teach a fish how to fly. Like, this woman is so out of touch with reality. These women are so blinded with privilege that there's no way.
The kiss. Hey, she wants a kiss. Just on the cheek. Just on the cheek.
I'm 12. Don't do it. 12. Don't do it.
Come on, bro, for the experience. This is what you came for. You
It's gonna be a man.
came to Colombia for Colombian baddies.
No, thank you. You look beautiful, but I'm alright. Give her a hug.
See,
That's a man.
One hug, bro. I got this. I'm gonna make this fun. For every 5 seconds you hug her, I will donate 20 meal pesos to a homeless child.
Every seconds I don't hug, I'll double it.
Yeah, start doubling it. This is not a homeless child.
Oh my God, he just started handing money to kids.
He just gave money. And also one for the... Yeah.
I'm rich, I'm not that rich, okay?
Ooh, that's a man. Looking a little sus. Sussleberry Finn.
So, just reach your hand out. Just
bro, what?
Propinas. Oh, you're giving...
There you go.
Wait a minute.
You ever see someone rejected you?
Bro, that was a group of them. Transformers, robots in disguise.
Or almost everything that women say, because it's almost all bull. Because you ask women, like, what do you want in a guy? And then you look at the last 20 guys they have like almost none of those things on the list, which is why like women dating coaches are just like such a waste of time, because there's what women say they want and then there's what they respond to, and what they respond to is what's important, right? And I don't think a lot of them understand like the subconscious response mechanisms too.
She'll friend zone the nice.
Facts. Well, like I always say, man, we do things here, chat, that get results. We don't do things that are moral and ethical. We do things that get results. That's what I do. And I think most men should start adopting that philosophy, because if you want to get results, you have to do things that sometimes don't feel good to do. I didn't like growing up knowing that I had to be mean to girls to get their attention. I didn't like being an asshole to chicks. I didn't get any enjoyment out of it, but it worked. And they responded to it, and they gave me their attention, and they gave me access to them, to their body. They gave me access to their mouth. I was cool with that. I was like, oh snap. If I'm rude to you and I'm a dick, I get access to you. This is cool. If I appear and seem higher status than you, you fall in line. That was the beauty of it. Wasn't that right, Lokes? You want a treat, dude? Well, free. Sit. Wait. Can we get some freeze in the chat? Free. Take your time, dude. Goodness gracious. Good Lord. Oh my gosh. He really likes those.
The flavors are melting on my tongue.
But I just do things that get results, man. I hate to say it, but a lot of the things that get results aren't moral. They're not ethical. They're not the nice way to go about it. But it works, brother. And that's what I urge you guys do. Do things that work. Do things that get results. It's going to make your life a whole lot easier and less headache, and you'll thank me for it, I promise.
Handing out 1 month free subscriptions.
Oh, thank you.
Excuse me, guys. I'm handing out 1 month free subscriptions to my. No.
Damn, you can't even pass that punani out on a platter.
Even junk mail gets opened.
Bro, oh my God, junk mail. She's trying to hand that out like a free sample at the mall. Well, what these women are hopefully finally realizing is that there's just so many of y'all doing it now. Is when everybody does it, nobody's special, and the value goes down.
You could have dressed up more. You look like a 13-year-old boy.
Do you know what? I'm comfortable, so that's all right.
You look so emo.
Don't you go on dates for a living? I swear I've seen you before.
Yeah.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
So what you're saying is you be in a relationship with my dad and then you go on a date with someone else just to get rejected. Wow.
Rejected by who?
My dad's gonna reject
Let me
you
see
now.
him after this show. I guarantee you won't.
Next one.
Don't call me out.
I said next one.
Your lips look really, really nice.
Thank you.
Who did them for you?
Amazing, actually. At Channel 4. Oh, you mean like who injected them?
Yeah.
Right, sorry. They are a safety feature because if I'm ever in open water, they will help me stay afloat. you know?
Okay. Have you just violated yourself?
Yeah.
You just called yourself a crush.
I know. I would like constructive criticism, though.
The only feedback you'll get is when my dad says no. Remember you said you're gonna date my dad just for fun. No, I didn't. The only thing you'll be dating is the bed.
When kids roast you...
Bro, these kids are savages. I love it. I would have loved to have been able to do a show like that when I was a kid, bro. But the thing is, dude, when I was a kid, bro, we used to say some foul stuff back in my day, son. Used to say that foul stuff, boy. You put a camera on me, I would have been canceled, son. I'm glad I didn't start putting a camera on myself till I was in my late 20s when I learned how to act a little bit, because, Lord.
Fat woman is the, equivalent of what a broke dude is.
Okay.
Sorry, Denford, I cannot keep quiet.
Both get...
He said a fat woman is the equivalent to what a broke dude is. Hey, I agree with that. Preach, King. Just like an older woman is the equivalent to what a broke dude is. Like, you old, nobody wants you.
29 years old and single as if one more person says to me, it'll happen when you least expect it.
It'll happen when you least expect it.
Shut the up. Shut up. Shut up.
Maybe Prince Charming...
Yeah, I think you're just big mad. Maybe take that nose ring out. Maybe hit the treadmill.
Shots fired!
You know, you might be a little bit better off.
Especially a boy. I came from a household where it was just a mom. There was no man in a household. I started arguing with females once I started to go through things. It got physical orders. You know why? Because I was an emotional boy. I didn't have nobody in the household to say, okay, look, this is not how you go about it. Go to the gym. I had to learn this from YouTube. I had to read books, go on YouTube, do these different avenues I had to learn. Grandpa telling me certain things, Pop's telling me certain things. But when you have a man in a household, the chances of that boy that's becoming a man to grow up emotional, 80% of the people that's in jail came from single household mothers. Meaning this, if I'm in a club and they step on my sneakers, yo bro, what's up bro, what you doing? Now guess what, somebody dying, somebody going to jail. You know why? Because that boy wasn't raised in a household with men. That's the problem in society, because females with the mindset that I don't need a man, that's the reason why we have females in this generation that's having kids that I don't need a man, now they growing up without fathers. Now y'all raising emotionalized boys.
No.
You can't learn discipline.
No, he's absolutely preaching. Absolutely preaching. Like, that is exactly right. That is 100% exactly right. Like, women nowadays, women are raising the men that they've always hated. Women raise up boys to be the men they've always hated. It's truly sad, but it's a sad reality. Like, this guy is absolutely preaching. Absolutely preaching. Like, he's hitting the nail on the freaking head. Good for that guy.
Yeah.
What's you?
And I like that. And I like that pink. Pause. Listen. Okay, excuse me.
Double whammy? This was more...
Bro, what? These overconfident masculine women, it really is just annoying. It's not intimidating at all.
Then slept with 35.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah. You've at least been burnt 7 times. It's like to stick they in raw.
What's your limit for someone that you can get into a serious relationship with? 10?
6, 7. I like women who go through it 3-4 years with it. Shows a lot to me in a woman. I don't like women who have 3-4 years a year. You like a to me. That's what we do. A woman has a different perspective and manual than a man, and will be judged different from a man. A lot of those women aren't raised right.
Nobody should be going...
Facts. Well, in my opinion, men and women are different in the dating market. Men produce hundreds of millions of sperm every single month, and a woman produces 1 egg per month. So it's in a woman's biological nature to be more selective and pick one man and be monogamous. It's in a man's biological nature to be more polyamorous. So for a man to commit to one woman, he's saying, hey, I will fight against my nature to be with you and to give you my loyalty. That takes a lot. We produce a lot of sperm. We didn't get 7 billion people on this planet from one dude bucking one woman. I'm just saying. But for women, it's in your nature. So when you go against your nature, but you go down the level of hoedom,
She's a runner, she's a track star.
There's no badge of honor in that. There's a badge of honor for a man being a monogamous, but there's not a badge of honor for a woman being promiscuous. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. It's sad. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. That's why we don't give women the kudos they get when they go out and have a lot of bodies. It's not hard for them to gain access to sex. It's hard for them to gain access to a relationship. But for a man, the opposite is true. It's hard for a man to gain access to a sex, but it's not hard for them to gain access to a relationship. A man can always date down and date a woman that's like way beneath him and be like, oh, I'll just date her. But he can't just go out and buck a ton of women. So it's just the reality we live in. And I feel like the quicker the ladies figure this stuff out, the more likely they'll be able to get into a relationship. But they're so delusional right now that they don't want to realize their market value and get with the guy that's on their level. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace.